In this video, we're going to talk about the fear of failure and why most men avoid failing. What's going on, YouTube? It's Coach Jay back with another video. Make sure you subscribe to the page. I'm getting right into the video, as you all know. Fear of failure and why men avoid it. So many reasons, man. So many reasons. And it's completely common. It's completely normal, right? All men want to feel successful. We want to feel empowered. We want to feel liked. We want to feel accepted. We want to feel that we have some type of power, control, and influence over whoever we are around, right? I would say one of the most reasons that people, or men specifically, like to avoid failure is ego, right? What is ego? When you think about ego is what makes you feel like a macho man, like makes you feel like I can do it, makes you feel like people respect you, it makes you like, it's like that. It makes men feel important. Right? Like ego is getting that girl, getting that number, getting that Instagram. Maybe it's winning a competition. It's like being the alpha male, being the dog, being the person that's like, man, I did that, I can do this, nobody's touching me. It's like that swag, that cockiness, man. And all of us have it, whether you recognize it or not, or however it shows up for you. It shows up differently for everyone. So that's why I gave a couple of examples. So when you think about ego, no man wants to be the person that fails, right? Like nobody wants to be the person that looks like a loser, that looks or feels embarrassed. And every time you take a risk, what happens is you put yourself out there for an opportunity to be that person that loses, to be the person that gets embarrassed, to be the person that's talked about, to be the person that does not win. And men avoid that. Again, everybody wants to be the winner. Most men wants to be the winner. If you are a man, you typically always want to be the big dog, the alpha man, right? Like you should want to be the alpha man. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But when you bring your ego into it, and we're talking about, and the fear of failure, a lot of dreams are crushed because of your ego. A lot of dreams are crushed and go to the graveyard because men don't want to be that person that looks like you failed. You don't want to be that person that looked like you had an idea and it didn't work. But the problem is that it's like you're only thinking about that. If you're only thinking about, I don't want to be the person that looks dumb, that looks stupid, then you're never going to take the risk. You're never going to try anything new. And you never think about the question of, what if this idea does work? What if people actually, what if what you were going to do actually took off, right? You will never know because of your ego. Your ego was in the way. And now you're feeling that you failed, like, or you think that you were going to fail. So you have to remove the ego. It's definitely hard, man. Like when I was starting to put myself out there, starting to do YouTube, starting to do Instagram videos and TikTok videos and all of this, just putting myself out there in my brand and just growing. That was one of the hardest things, man, is like putting a video out there and risking not getting one like, not getting one comment, not getting one subscriber, not doing anything. And I'm very young, and as far as my brand is very young at this point in time. So it's still putting myself out there, but I had to overcome my ego. I had to say, you know what? Forget if I get any likes, forget if I get any views, forget if people resonate with me, forget if anybody actually cares, forget if anybody says anything. I can't worry about that ego stroke because I may never get it. And putting my ego to the side has helped me to grow so much because I don't care about failure. Because now the mindset is, let's continue to go, let's continue to develop, let's continue to continue this journey. Let's give it 3 years and see what happens at the end of that. Let's be consistent because I put my ego to the side. And it has paid off tremendously already, and I'm not even that far in. So imagine if you start your journey now. If I would have started my journey so years ago, I would have been so much further along. But it's okay, I started when I was ready, right? So ego, put it to the side. That's the only reason that you're thinking about fear of failure, because of your ego. The second reason is your mindset behind it, or the way that your perspective, I should say. And that perspective I'm talking about is, all right, so the fear of failure is, if I do go out there and I put my stuff out there, then I lost, I'm a loser. But instead it's there, as I'm sure you all have heard, there are no L's, there are no losses. It's learning, you're learning. There is no failure. So regardless of what it is, people don't have that mindset at the top of mind. We think about, oh, well, what if it doesn't work? Then that means I lost, or I failed, or I can't do it again. No, it's okay, I put a video out there, nobody watched it, let me learn from that. Why would somebody watch this video? Or why isn't anybody watching this video? How can I make the change? How can I be better? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself, instead of, oh, well, I put a video out there and I failed, I can't do it, maybe this isn't for me. That's not a good way to think. You should be thinking about all the positive upside of what you did. Okay, I put the first video out there, it didn't necessarily go crazy. That's cool, but I put the video out there, I didn't fail, I did it. Failing is only when you stop to try. Failure is when you don't put forth effort. It's when you don't try, right? That's the only thing. So those of you all that are scared to put it out there or like put out whatever it is that you're trying to do, the only time that you truly fail is when you don't try. I'm trying, right? And that should go for anything. Whatever it is, I'm trying. I tried. I did. I'm still going to do. I'm going to continue to learn and grow. Any successful entrepreneur that you like, or any influencer, they had to go through that phase as well of trying. And once you try and continue to try and put forth your content, put forth your effort, that's the only time that you'll learn, grow, and develop. Other than that, it won't happen for you. So you have to have that mindset. Fear of failure or failure does not exist. It's only learning and lessons and opportunities and growth. Not to be Mr. Optimistic, but that's just what it is. And if you have that mindset, you'll always win with anything. Sports, relationships, business, whatever. You'll always win if you consider it's just learning. I'm just trying. I'm just learning, developing, and being a better person. That's it. So if you're a person that is consistently thinking about this fear of failure, or you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to put yourself out there, my one challenge for you is to just do it. And I know that's like cliche, or like it's very simple, straight to the point. Yes, it is. But that's the only way that you'll learn and grow. Stop making the win be about something that is ego-based, like likes, comments, subscribers, or women, or awards and recognition. That stuff does not matter. It does not matter. You may get those things long term, you might not, but think about why you want to do it for yourself, internally, intrinsically. That's the only way that it'll count and that it'll matter for you. And that's the only way that you'll get over this fear of failure. There is no failing. There is no losses. It's just learning, developing, growing, and being and going towards the best version of yourself that you can be. All right? So that's the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video as well. Shoot me a comment if this is valuable to you as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Coach J out. Peace.